All right, everyone. So we're going to do a quick ENIAC 40 update. I got some notes here. There is going to be a longer video linked down in the description. I'm exhausted and traveling in a hotel on a Friday night, so I wanted to get this done real quick. Again, this is going to be a rapid fire edition. We're going to shoot through the updates. So first of all, a quick thank you to Bill, Mark, and Colin. That without them, this community really couldn't be possible, and their contributions to the ENIAC 40 project. Particularly Bill with his last update and putting together documentation, lots of pictures, really continuing to invigorate the community. So thank you, Bill. An awesome job upgrading your ENIAC and using it as the platform that's supposed to be. So with that, let's get started. Again, let's remember that the ENIAC was always intended to be a platform to get you started in building your 3D printer. And so I'm inspired by MRRF. These are both pictures from MRRF of the ENIAC set up there. We had a lot of cool people around us and the Railcore team. And so what are some of the things that we want to update? Again, this is rapid fire, we're going to go quick. So the Mosquito hot end and the BMGM, awesome products, are going to go on the ENIAC. They're going to ride on A, and I'll say that for a second. And we're going to update the wiring harness as well, because the existing wiring harness sucks and comes down into the print head or print area and knocks your print like it did for me. So I like these two designs. I can combine and do a 2020 setup like the one on the right, close to the one on the left with like a tube sticking out like that, but it'll be a sort of 2020-like extrusion printed piece coming up. And I love that keychain tag holder that's going to hold the wire harness and prevent it from falling into your bed. Next, we're going to, I said that BMGM and Mosquito is going to ride on a 2020 because a lot of the printers I saw at MRRF had their X carriages running on the 2020. The Creality has it. I think some of the Tronxy ones have it. The Ender 3 has it, which is Creality. The CR10S, the D-Bot. Lots of other printers ride on 2020. But I never liked the idea of the X carriage particularly riding on the 2020 itself. And so the option is Rails, but the option to go with is actually these EXO Slides, which I can't wait for them to come out, because they don't sit like a normal 2020 carriage does, where it just grabs two, or maybe grabs like that top and left side. And actually, we're going to use 4 of them, so it will be a complete 16 wheels on the 2020, 16 points of contact, which is awesome. Yes, it's overkill, but the carriage is not going to move anywhere. So that's what we're going to go with, and the skull tracker here on the right, because it's an awesome product for tracking your filament as it's going through from the G-Create team, and can't wait to see that. That was quick. And then we have the White Knight here. Watch the video on that. But these PTFE fittings, I think, are a really cool way to run that wiring harness and keep all your wire connectors nice and clean, so they come right out through the plastic into that PTFE connector. And that refrigerant tube is actually pretty stiff. It allows it to move and it can flex, but it also keeps the hose in its shape, kind of that U shape that we're going for. So 3 minutes, we're done. Thank you, Bill, Colin, and Mark, for keeping the community alive and the ENIAC 40 project. It's been 2 years, and I look forward to more ENIAC 40 updates. Hopefully next time I'm not so tired. Again, if you want to watch the full video with a lot more detail, I'm going to link it below in the description or wherever this is posted. Thank you, and have a good night.